Namaste. Hello everyone. Today I am going to talk about the retaliation of Indian Army in response to the Chinese aggression that happened on the intervening midnight of 29th and 30th August on the southern bank of Pangong Tso. And this is not the very first time that the border tensions flared up, and we all know that it happened on the midnight of 15th and 16th June as well, and Chinese encroached within the territory of India and they started claiming it. This is also a very, if we see at it this way, it is a failure of Indian international relation policy, because when NDA led government came into power in 2014, we all know that on the very first term the talks were happening with Pakistan as well, with Nawaz Sharif, but it discontinued, and they gave importance to talk with China, because India believes that Pakistan is a puppet of China, and to some extent that is true. And it is also important to note that India always continuously faces a twin war threat, a threat of war on two fronts, that is Pakistan and China, and it has been addressed by various officers, senior officers of Indian Army and Ministry of Defense as well. So, what is the reason that I am calling it a failure of policy? It is very simple, because since 2015, what happened is we had a long line of talk with China. We had two informal summits, one in Wuhan and the second one in Mamallapuram, and we invited the president of China to come to India to visit India. We had a trade deficit of $60 billion. Just imagine the imbalance of deficit. And after all of this, Xi Jinping betrayed the trust of India. Now, this attack, it was a preempted attack. That means Indian Army already knew, the intelligence was there, and they already knew that Chinese were coming in large numbers at this point, and they preempted it and they retaliated with significant power and gave Chinese a reply that whatever tactic you are following, it will not always succeed. So, if we look at the thing that PLA follows, it is a salami slicing tactic, and this is not something new. It is, if I say it simply, it is divide the area into various zones and then capture it. So what happened is, we have a long border of LAC, that is this disputed border, and that is 3488 kilometers long. And it is important to note that no other border in the world is this much big, that is disputed and that is unresolved. There is no demarcation of borders. Now, after all of this happened, the Ministry of Defense and the Indian Army deployed more troops along the LAC in various regions, and importantly, firstly on the regions that are disputed, that is the Arunachal sector and the J&K sector. Also, it is very important to note that every time we encountered China in war, that is in 1962, 67, even 2016 in Doklam, that happened along the Bhutan, China always came inside the territory and left the integral territory of India. But this time we are not seeing such thing. Also, if we look at China, it follows a very simple strategy that it also has borders with many dispute along Russia, along the South China Sea region, even in Hong Kong itself, even with Taiwan, Vietnam. So this behavior is very interwoven in the stance of China, and this preparedness of Indian army surprised China this time. Now this operation took place in the Chushul sector, and the team that was deployed along the area was the Special Frontier Force, and it is headquartered in Uttarakhand. Now this map that you are seeing, you can clearly see the length of the border and the LOC sector. Now this whole sector is an integral part of India. There is no doubt in that. But the western point along, I'm talking about the LOC, the western point is administered by Pakistan, and also this Nakula region that you are seeing, you should not confuse that with Nathula. That is a pass that is used for trade. And even this red region around Arunachal Pradesh, China even claims this region as well, and this is also an integral part of India. There are no second thoughts on that. Now the importance of this Arunachal sector is very significant to China, because the Buddhists along the Arunachal and Bhutan region follows the same traditions and customs as in Tibet. So China always claims this Tawang region, and it is also a known fact that the Tibetan government operates from Delhi. So what happened in this in the recent clash, the region around Finger 4, India before the status quo, India patrolled till Finger 4, and India claims to have its territory till Finger 8. A buffer zone is created on either side of LOC. So no party, no nation should not have their army camps around that buffer zone. The recent operation took place not exactly on Finger 4, but on an important mountain top, that is the Black Top, and from here we can see advancement of Chinese military till Finger 6. As you all know, the importance of height is very significant in mountainous terrain and in mountain war, and it is evident after the 1999 Kargil war. Now this whole operation took place under the leadership of the Special Frontier Forces that are headquartered in Uttarakhand, and they were raised after the 1962 war, after the aftermath of 1962 war. Why? Because they are acclimatized to the region. That region is on very high altitude, and people take time to acclimatize. If they are not from the same environment and or the same region, they take time to acclimatize, and so this special forces were raised because of this. Now this, as you can see, this is the insignia or the mark of Special Frontier Force, and mostly the people that are recruited, they are from that region around Tibet. This is a tweet from Global Times, that is a Chinese mouthpiece because it is operated by the Chinese government. Now after all of this, experts are saying that what should India do? India should gain control over the weak points along the LAC. That means that the area on which Chinese are weak, India should go to that area. Indian army should go to that area and take control over that area. And what will happen after this, that when both the parties, both the nations will gain control, then the level of talk will increase, because the weight on both sides of scale would be countering each other. So do let me know what you think of this. And this is all for today. Thank you very much and keep watching.